The rap game has always thrived on conflict. From East Coast versus West Coast, to Jay-Z versus Nas, to Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, every generation finds its lightning rod. But no one could have predicted that, in 2025, the most dangerous drama wouldn't be a staged beef, but a series of unfiltered jail calls from one of hip-hop's most polarizing figures, Young Thug. And this time, Thugger wasn't coming for minor rivals. He turned his fire on two of the biggest names in music, Future and Drake. The recordings are messy, they're raw, and they reveal a man who feels betrayed, abandoned, and misunderstood, lashing out from behind prison walls, his words traveling further than any track he ever laid down. It began with Future, Pluto, the man many believed to be Young Thug's closest ally, his cosmic twin in Atlanta's trap rap universe. Fans thought the two were inseparable, their names spoken together in the same breath, their collaborations legendary. But the leaked call shattered that image. Thugger's voice, hoarse yet sharp, cuts through the static. "Me and him ain't been tight in a minute. He do lame stuff. What the hell are you talking about? You supposed to ride for me. Instead, you out here making excuses." The controversy centered on a free Young Thug benefit concert. According to Thug, Future flat out refused to do the show, claiming he didn't want to steal Thug's shine. Thug's response? Pure venom. "That's the dumbest excuse I ever heard. If it was you in here, I wouldn't even think twice. I'd be on stage, repping you, showing love. But when it's me, suddenly it's complicated?" For Thug, this wasn't just about a missed performance. It was about loyalty, about respect, about friendship in an industry where both are in short supply. And when Thugger described Future's behavior in the studio, needing help to start songs, then acting like he didn't hear Thug when women were around, fans felt the sting of betrayal right alongside him. "He called me to the studio asking how to start his song, but when girls in the room, he act like he don't hear me. That's fake. That's Buster behavior." For years, fans crowned Future and Young Thug the kings of Atlanta's trap dynasty. But now, the throne looks fractured. If Thug's shots at Future shook the city, his comments about Drake rattled the entire industry. Drake, the sixth god, the face of mainstream hip-hop, a man whose cosigns can skyrocket careers. Yet in Thug's leaked call, he painted Drake as shallow, opportunistic, and heartless, particularly in how he treated producer Metro Boomin after the death of Metro's mother. Thug's voice broke with emotion as he recounted it. "Drake's so stupid, he probably just sent some stupid condolences instead of giving the ninja some wisdom or something real. Then you come right back 2-3 weeks later like, 'Yo, let me get this song.' That's fake. That's using your status as a weapon." For Thug, friendship is proven in the darkest times. And in his eyes, Drake failed that test. "You supposed to get on your big old plane, fly to that man, sit with him, let him know you care. But you didn't. You treated him like a feature request." Those words landed heavy. To criticize Drake, not for music, not for chart positions, but for how he handled grief and loyalty, was a nuclear statement. Hip-hop fans know Drake as strategic, calculating, always in control of his image. But Thug accused him of being hollow, of missing the essence of human connection. In the cold echoes of that jail call, Thugger stripped away the glamour and accused the world's biggest rapper of being nothing more than a businessman in friend's clothing. But Thug didn't stop there. He expanded his rant, throwing shade at other industry legends like J. Cole and Andre 3000. On J. Cole, NBA YoungBoy, the biggest artist in the world on YouTube. Why wouldn't J. Cole do a song with him? "You ain't never in your life sold more records than this boy. Ninjas beyond that, I don't like your music. Man, nobody like y'all music either." This game is about collabs. That's what we do. And on Andre 3000. "Andre, you was the biggest in the world, but who you put on? Nobody. Now you vintage. Now you can't even drop a song and go top 50. Can't nobody say they got a career off of you. That's facts." It was the kind of scorched earth rhetoric that left fans reeling. Because in one phone call, Thugger didn't just take aim at Future and Drake. He questioned the integrity of hip-hop's entire upper echelon. Social media exploded. Hashtags like hashtag Thug vs. Future and hashtag Drake Exposed trended for hours. Twitter spaces lit up with debates, while Instagram comments turned into battlegrounds. Some fans applauded Thugger for speaking his truth, arguing that his words revealed what others were too afraid to say. Thug calling out fake energy. Been waiting for someone to expose this side of Drake. Others, however, saw it as desperation. A man behind bars lashing out at the very friends who once supported him. Thug mad because he locked up. Don't burn bridges you can't rebuild. For future fans, the betrayal cut deepest. How could years of hits, tours, and brotherhood end with Thug calling him fake as hell on a recorded line? And for Drake stans, the idea that their idol mishandled Metro Boomin's grief was almost unthinkable. They rushed to defend him, pointing to private conversations we'll never hear. But in hip-hop, perception is reality, and the perception now is that Thugger feels abandoned by the very stars he once stood beside. As the backlash mounted, Thug took to social media with a rare note of humility. To everyone involved in this situation, I'm sorry this is happening. I hope y'all can forgive me. I'm moving forward with my life, flaws and all. But by then, the damage was done. Words once spoken can't be unsaid. And in the digital age, a leaked call lives forever. The apology left fans divided. Was it sincere? Or was it the cold calculation of a man realizing his reputation was spiraling? Either way, the scars remain. The Young Thug leaks raise bigger questions than just personal beefs. They force us to examine the nature of loyalty in the rap game. Do friendships survive fame? Or do they fracture under the weight of money, power, and public image? They force us to question the role of legends. Should J. Cole and Andre 3000 be held accountable for not collaborating with younger stars? Or do they owe nothing but their art? And perhaps most importantly, they highlight the fragility of legacy. Because no matter how many hits you've made, one leaked call can redefine you in the eyes of fans forever. For Young Thug, these tapes may ensure that when history remembers him, it won't just be as the architect of YSL or the man who gave us lifestyle. It will be as the artist who burned bridges in real time, one phone call at a time. In the end, the question isn't whether Young Thug was right or wrong about future Drake, J. Cole, or Andre 3000. The question is, what happens next? Can those relationships ever be repaired? Can Thugger step back into the rap world post-trial and rebuild trust with the very people he's branded fake? Or is this the beginning of hip-hop's next great fracture? A battle not on wax, but in the raw recordings of a man who refuses to stay silent, even when silenced by bars. One thing is certain, the drama of these leaked calls will echo far beyond Cobb County Jail. They'll ripple through rap history, reminding us that in hip-hop, loyalty is currency and betrayal is unforgettable.
And this is the nigga whose song it is. This ain't me, Drake, Travis, nobody. This is Metro Boomin song for his album. So if anything, he already thinking like, nigga, this shit going on my album. I don't care if Drake on it or not. It's already crazy. It's already the craziest song in the world with Thug and Travis. I don't care if Drake get on it. Metro Boomin not one of those type of niggas. He's not he's not gonna ride no nigga. He's not doing none of that. Like whatever he's feeling, he gonna do it. He's that type of nigga. And then plus it's his song. Like I know for sure this song's on his album. Man, I done mixed this man album with him. We done sat down and mixed the album, played the album a million times. Did so many songs, so much stuff for the album. Like, boy, he for sure putting this song on his album. So I know he's using his mom as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mama died. Like, nigga, man. But I know for sure the real excuse is that, nigga, this is my album. I'm putting this song on my album. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, he brave for even telling him, I don't like what you did. So that's just supposed to let you know, like, man, what you think Thug can do? What you think I can do for that? What you think I can do? Like, y'all need to get me out of jail. Drake, go talk to the president. Hey, man, let my little brother out. Go partner, go do something. Go talk to the president, get me out. Show me that. Don't call me tonight. Fix something for you to have a song from a nigga. Man, I don't give a fuck about no song. I don't care damn about making music ever again. You see what I'm going through about music? Damn, I done got me a song, boy. Sure, song got me in jail. What are you talking about? Like, they're like, yeah, they got Drake G-Hop got something to tell you about Drake. I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna say, yeah, bro, I've been talking to the president, but we finna come, like, get on the phone for a song. Man, you don't get your cash on the motherfucking phone. Man, you no, bet your boom for a song, you fucking motherfucker. I just knew, I was like, oh, this boy Drake, that fool. Man, that man trying to song? Boy, you tripping. Like, what? Man, you know what's going through my mind, boy, you trying to song? Nigga, what's wrong with you, nigga? You too lit. Like, you trim. And I understand. No.